Hey YouTube, Susan. Yes, I am making one of those I'm driving in my car videos. Of course, I don't know how people keep their cameras all still and everything, but here's a shot. This is my attempt to make a response video to Gastric Rose's. She had a question from somebody that subscribes to her, I suppose, about whether or not, excuse me, you tell. She lives in a small town. Everybody knows everybody. I get it. I'm there. I too live in a small town. Everybody knows everybody. I've had things that weren't even true about me, things that kind of got twisted and warped, be spread to 2 towns over from me. News travels fast. Concerning my weight loss surgery, even my father had asked me, how are you going to approach this? And, well, like so many of us, it's, because of the negative stigma that gets put on it, and you don't want to go through people looking at you in such a disapproving manner. That just dawned on me. I forgot my cell phone. Anyways, that you want to tell them anything but the truth, as far as the weight loss surgery part, but yet you still want to, you know you're going to lose weight, so, okay, it's high protein, low carb diet, workout, and that is the truth, with omitting the big, the big truth of having, from me, in my case, the vertical sleeve to help me control my portions, to get me to where I need to be. I looked at it as, everybody refers to it as a tool. I looked at it as it was a way for me to help me to get to a place mentally where I thought about food at a normal capacity, psychologically, because I had a very unhealthy relationship with food. And it has helped me to have a more, what I figure, a normal relationship with food. I eat for nourishment. I eat to live. I don't live to eat. No more. But with that being said, this, I'm going to come back to the small town. After I had my surgery, I was very appalled because my son, I never even thought about telling my son, asking him not to share. I never, ever, ever have I ever asked my son, and matter of fact, I discourage him from ever telling a lie. But what he did after I got back home from my weight loss surgery is he went to church and requested prayer for his mom to get better soon from her having weight loss surgery. I think my chin hit the floor, and I could feel my heart up in my throat, because I was so not expecting that. So that's when you have to take a big deep breath and say, okay, it's out. If anybody asks me about it, I'm going to be upfront with them. I'm not going to lie. And there's some people that, that have approached me. They haven't really come right out and said anything about the weight loss surgery itself per se, but they'll make remarks about me losing weight, and they know that I've had it, and that's fine. And then I've had other people that have come up and asked me questions, very specific questions. And And then went on further to say, oh, well, you know, oh, so-and-so that had it done, and she couldn't stop it, and she died. First of all, I didn't even know who they were talking about. I guess this was years ago, and I don't know what exactly happened to the person. But at that time, we were in Walmart, and this lady that I was talking has a very loud, boisterous voice, and I just wanted to cringe, and I needed to get her out onto the sidewalk as fast as possible because everybody was hearing our conversation. Anyways, so I've kind of... Yeah, I'm fine, baby. I've kind of come to grips with it in my head as far as anybody here in town, if they're going to ask me, I'm going to be up front. I'm not going to just volunteer it. There have been times that I've come across some people that I don't know, but I see where they're at and I see their pain. You can see people's pain in their eyes. They have a physical and an emotional pain in their eyes whenever they are physically not able to move around the way our bodies were meant to, and I see that, and I sympathize and I empathize with them, and I get it, and part of me wants to walk up to them and say, I know where you're at. This is what's helped me. Even my father has said that he believes 100% that what I've done has added years to my life. He thinks it saved my life. Because he sat there and he had to watch his daughter go downhill fast. I didn't have any comorbidities, but my gosh, my heart rate, my resting heart rate was well over 100 because it was just having to lug around so much weight. I hurt all the time. I could barely move. I was getting to where I sat on my bed all the time. I'd get up to stand up for a while to cook supper, and then I would get back down. I know I'm getting a little bit off track. I'm going to go back around to about who I haven't been honest with and where the real kicker is. And that's in my own family. That's not really so much as my brothers, but I know if I share with my brothers, they're going to share with their sister-in-laws. And it's really not even my sister-in-laws, it's one sister-in-law. And I don't know why I care so much, but there are some hard feelings between me and one of my sister-in-laws. Because she's nothing more than, no, I'm not going to character bash. Let's just say that she has done everything she can to not fit in with our family and to drive a wedge between my brother and our family. And I'll tell you what, I will be the first to say that whenever a man leaves his family and he is supposed to cleave to his wife because those two become one. However, that daughter-in-law is supposed to be a part of the family. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. I have a very hard time with even thinking of the idea of telling her something so intimate, so personal about myself, because I know how she is, and I don't want the negativity and the venom spewing about me. So that part of my life, and it's funny because I had my surgery done in the very town that my brother and sister-in-law live in, and I couldn't even tell them that I was there and that I had it done. I didn't feel comfortable enough with sharing it. Sad, isn't it? I see the work that people are doing and supporting the WLSFA. And whenever I watch you guys